G'day, g'day, g'day. Welcome to round one of the Tugg Weekender. 6 classical games of Hippo chess. Other than that, 60 minutes plus 30 seconds a move. Lucky me, got to start on table 1 playing Minchen. My FIDE 1468. It's going slightly up, that's nice. But a little bit battling uphill, 1676, though he would be, 14? But very good player. And so in we go with the black pieces. And already, unusual, and I know the Hippo, you should be able to play it against the English, but I don't think I've seen too many games either by Solomon or in the speed run by the Chess Bro. So anyway, let's go. So far we've gone okay. First 2 standard moves of the Hippo course. Had a little bit of a think here. Can I still get my fianchetto even though he's moved his G-pawn? That knight there, if the knight could jump out and check or do something dangerous, then maybe this wouldn't work. But I think I can still get it in. He fianchettos, I fianchetto. Now if his knight moves, I can take the bishop. So we've both got our fianchettos. He castles. Start moving the central pawns. Just prophylaxis, really. The order of the moves. Just keeping his knight so they can't move forward, really. Again, keeping his knights out. He's setting up over there. This is not the usual game with the water horse where white's trying to grab the middle. He's trying to sort out some sort of an attack over on the queen side. The title for this one could be the Battle for B6, the Battle of Britain. And let's give a little bit of protection, and it's a move we're always going to play. It's interesting that following suit, moving my rook to B8, something that the computer liked next, and I'll bear that in mind for the next time something like this comes up. Okay. Now here, I thought about playing A5, but I certainly can't take back with my B pawn if I play A5. But I would take back with the rook, and in fact it would that rook would be pretty active. That, I think, would have been a better move than computer liked moving the rook behind my bishop, lining up with his, and I'm pretty sure it also didn't mind A5. But here we go. I've got the pawn there. Obviously I wouldn't take back with the B pawn, but I do have the D pawn, which I'd prefer not to move. But for now, I could take back with the knight. He brings his knight in. I would like to kick it out, but D pawn's under threat. So let's go queen across. So best move. Okay, and I thought I wasn't too... That was an inaccuracy by my high-rated opponent, and I didn't quite see the point. I thought that will let me kick that knight, which I did. And it's pretty much equality at this point, which is nice. But the arm wrestle's definitely happening over here on the queen side, and I'm a little bit cramped. So if I'd been able to find some trades, that probably would have been a good thing. Sure, I've got the bishop takes knight, but that would only activate that piece and discombobulate me even more. So I would like some trades, but yeah, not that one. So let's go. Castling was an inaccuracy. And with what's coming, I'd really like to get that rook here, or have the ability to be here. Or I could move my queen here, which it can do. Note the rook can't do that, but queen to here, and then the rook across. Know what I've got to do to shore up. I had been playing some fairly solid defensive chess so far here, but castling and then bringing another rook across is just too slow, and that's what I've gone for. Queen to c7 protects that one. That was the best move, and I can see that. He's taken. I really don't want to take with the b pawn, all sorts of tactics coming in from there. So the d pawn was best. White's only up 0.6, so things aren't that bad yet. That was the best move. And yeah, and it jumps up to +1 basically. I was thinking I can get the queen protecting this one by moving the bishop, but a far superior move is queen d6, which again protects, shores everything up, and lets me bring a rook in behind. If I was looking for one move to lock in the brain for when this sort of thing happens again from a game, I think that'd be the one. But for now, we've protected the b pawn with the queen. He's got 2 pieces on it. I've got the queen and the knight, 2 pieces, but yeah, you don't really like using the queen as one of what you're counting with. He takes queen b7. Just blocking the pawn and then getting some help was best. Yeah, that makes sense. And 0.88, still not the end of the world. Yeah, blocking and then getting the more help. As it was, bit of a mistake, and it jumps to plus 1.7. And it's good that he didn't get his queen in there, but bishop to a5. Great move. Getting me, I think it was the only move that got me a second piece protecting that knight. It's got a rook and a bishop against it, and I've now got 2 pieces protecting. Here's sneaky queen. And queen to a7 would have been better. As it is, hoping to get the rook behind the knight, but that's what he was planning. A nice cunning little reroute of the queen. Queen is threatening the c-pawn, and there is, even looking at it now, I can't. Well, I mean, knight here protects the pawn, but then the rook takes my queen, so I can't use this knight. This knight can't do it. This bishop with a million moves can't protect it. If the bishop came here, he's not going to take it with his queen, but he might take it with his knight. Takes. Still not very good. I've ended up fairly bad situation. Bishop takes f3 was the best. And yep, that just does give me another piece there, but it loses the pawn. And not only does it lose the pawn, but the activity of the white queen, even with some moves and tactics to arrange for my rook to take that rook, you got to deal with that very well placed knight. as well as the other rook. So not watching or seeing what he was doing with that queen reroute, activating my queen more when protecting these pawns, which also would have got the rooks behind. I mean, it's +5, so the fact that it's good when it's +5 to white, it's neither here nor there, really. And asking for the queen trade was silly as well, because that knight was over-tasked, because now there's 2 pieces on this knight and only 1 defender. And shake hands. So my opponent demonstrated his 205 elo above me quite well, very well played. As you can see, it was quite the arm wrestle for some time, and it's probably the first Hippo I've played with against the English with a concerted queenside attack with the king castling there. And it looks like a game where, the move's brushing up on the defensive chess and the best way of reinforcing while gaining activity. Lessons learned. And yeah, that's Hippo 1 of 6 for this weekend. We're going to play 6 Hippos in this Tugg Weekender, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.